Before we go any further, I want to talk about where I'll be writing my code for this section. In general, throughout the course, we'll write our code in a JavaScript standalone file. We'll write the code and run it afterwards separately. For now, we are going to run our code in a more immediate way. We are going to use the JavaScript console in Chrome, so definitely recommend you to install Chrome if you don't have it now. Other browsers have a console as well, and you can use that too. But if you want to be on the same page as me, I would use the Chrome console. So here I have Chrome open. You could be on any web page, it doesn't matter. And I'm gonna pull up the console. So we have a couple of different options. I'd like to use a shortcut, but first, if you go to the view, developer, and JavaScript console right there, you can click that. Also take note of the shortcut. On a Mac, it is Command Option J and takes a moment, and here is my console. Notice there's different tabs. This is all new to you. We will be working in the console tab, so I can type code right away and get the result, though it is an error for now. But see this flow. I just type something, I hit enter, and I get a result. This is different than typing our code in a file, saving the file, and then running the file. That's the more traditional standard approach, and there's a reason for that. This is not a great place to write large applications. Nothing you write is actually saved, but when we are just experimenting or we are just starting out, we want to talk about numbers, for example, it's very easy for us to explore and see how things work without getting caught up in the workflow. So just for this section, we'll be working in the console. Usually the console is used for debugging, for trying things out. A couple other things I'll point out. You can resize this. You can close it back down by exiting or just using the same shortcut you used to open it. Also, right there, if you click on the three dots, more options will appear. You can change where the dock appears if you want it on the side or the right, the left, or as a separate window like this. That's pretty much it, and again, we are using it for this section to make our life easier. It's too much setup, it bogs us down to create new files and save them and open them correctly every time we learn something new early on. But again, that's where we are going. So that's a console. Command Option J on a Mac. Next up, we will actually start writing code. Do follow our Facebook page for more videos and updates, and don't forget to subscribe to our YouTube channel. The links are given in the description, and I hope you enjoy our course. Thank you.